going on, guys? It is your boy Cash, and this video has nothing to do with Electro Why You on my screen or the dice game. I was asked by a lovely YouTube commenter, and I don't know if you guys know, I do read pretty much all my comments. If I don't feel like responding, usually I'll just give it like a thumbs up or a like or whatever the heck it is, just to let you kind of know I saw it, I agree, or I'm pretty much ending the conversation, whatever have you. But a lovely gentleman, I assume, could be a girl, I have no idea, I'm pretty sure he's gonna clarify it as soon as he sees this video, but he asked me to explain the runes. Now, one of the reasons I actually said back to him I feel like doing this video is because I don't think I did a rune video, or I did one a long time ago. Either or, I mentioned this inside my guides, and it takes too much time, in my opinion, to explain how runes work. And if I have a video, I can always reference the video. So this is why I'm doing this. So first and foremost, we are gonna go over the runes. So first and foremost, if you want to see where all the runes are, boom, they are all right here. All the set bonuses currently in the game. There are a ton, but the first thing that I want to tell you guys is that these I should say, are all the basic runes that you get from the rune dungeon. So as we should know, it is protection, assault, life, revenge, rage, destruction, multi-strike, and agility. I usually suggest these specifically because they are the ones in the rune dungeon. Only time I suggest something outside of it is when I think like, oh, you probably really want to get that. Other ones, as you can see here, have a special little sign-on trigger runes. They're pretty much not going to be in the rune dungeon. Some of the runes you guys saw that had those icons on them are in the laboratory. So these are when you get the little coins, the guild coins. Every time you can go to your guild coin exchange. Phantom, as you guys can see, is here. Patience, resistance, defense, control, and deception. Pretty much no one uses any of these. The other place you can get runes is the arena shop. As you can see here, boom, click the arena shop. You're gonna have velocity, runation, gas, concentration. Gas is a one that a lot of people do like, and well, not a lot of people, I shouldn't say that. Concentration is a really good one. Velocity, not so much, but usually people come here for concentration, and gas if they're looking for something really cheeky. Let's go over to the guild. There's some in the guild. So here it is. You can get a 6-star rune ticket. Never do this ever. Don't do it. You should be getting either Basker, the man in the picture. If you don't have Ian, he's really good and he helps you with a lot of dungeons if you need to get your Ian on. I would, at that point, once you're done with that, just get the Evo Mons. But if you guys do want these, I'm gonna go through that in the next step of the rune stuff. Is that Unity, Taunt, Multi-Strike, Poison, and Barrier, and Time also is in the rune shop. Never get this. You don't really need to get this. If you want to get it, feel free, but it's going to be a 6-star rune, and it's going to be random of any of these. So just keep that in mind. So if you're like, dang, I need that poison set, Cash just put out a guide, he said the poison set is godlike. Oh, I need the rune of multi-strike, which most of us probably do need. There's a lot of characters that are good on multi-strike, some more than others. So when you want a rune of multi-strike, I suggest coming here, and we're gonna do it right here in the video. I got a 4-star rune of multi-strike, right? Let's keep that in mind. Let's keep that in mind, right? I'm going through everything. You guys are going to be super prepared. You'll never need to look at another rune guide again. All right, so what's cool here is that I have some runes. You're going to go to the rune dungeon, right? The rune dungeon is very easy. It's meant to be farmed. It's not a difficult thing to do. And you're going to get a bunch of runes as you play the game. So you're going to go to salvage. Never sell your runes. Never. You're not going to get 800 for 4. What is 800 gold? Please tell me what you're gonna do with 800 gold. Even if I were to select everything, right? I'll get 58,000. That is utterly trash. I'm just telling you, like, that's nothing. You'll get that when you're doing your gold dungeons. As you can see, I have 41 million gold right now, and that's literally because I'm not doing anything with it. You get gold for doing just the regular day-to-day stuff. You do not need to sell for gold. But what you do need, just an example, I'm not gonna sell all this stuff, right? But you do need the enhanced stone, because you need the enhanced stone to enhance your runes. You need that. I actually go up to 5. So if it is a 5-star rune and below, I will not keep it. Generally, the only ones that I keep are trigger runes, and I have to like what they are. So you see that I have some multi-strikes that are locked here because I don't want them to go away. As you can see here, I'm gonna do that, but we are gonna keep that one 4-star rune that I said. We're gonna keep that. Everything else is pretty much gonna go, especially if it's not, like I said, a trigger rune that I really want. As you can see, I have some berries that are 6-star already, so I don't need those. Perfectly fine. You don't need to keep any of these. There's some couple burst runes would be kind of good for me to keep, but we're not gonna do that here in this video. And then if it is specifically, if it's not a trigger rune and you can get the rune inside of the rune dungeon, do not keep it if it is not 6-star. Absolutely not. So boom, we're gonna salvage. That's done. After you salvage 5-star and below, then you're gonna click on the 6-star option, and then you are going to check each and every rune to see if you want to keep it. Just really quickly, I'm going to go through here, and now I'm going to go to what you are looking for in a rune. So we have 16 runes to check right now, right? So I'm going to back out real quick. We're going to go to transform. I'm just going to click on a random one, and you click. This is how you can see all this stuff. I don't know why it's this convoluted, but you click the transform. You're going to go to transform list. This is how you guys can see what you can get in each slot, so you know for the future. So the one slot, you're going to get 3 substats. All of them, you're going to get 3 substats when it's 6-star, right? And it's going to contain these. They each have a chance to drop. The thing that you want the most has the hardest chance to drop. That's just how it works. It sucks, I know. Please, I didn't make the game. Don't come after me for it. So HP, crit damage, crit chance, attack speed, and accuracy is going to be on the 1 slot and also on the 2 slot. The 3 slot, which starts to change up a bit, right? The 3 slot, you can get multi-strike, HP, counterattack, evasion, auto HP recovery. Then you go to the 4th. As you can see, the only thing that changes here is that now on 4, you cannot get HP. Keep that in mind. Now you can get attack. Also keep that in mind. Then boom, you're gonna go to the 5 slot, which is like the hardest slot. You're gonna have the most hardest time getting attack on the 5 slot. I don't know why, it's just how the game works. Attack, counter attack, evasion, auto HP, and then finally on 6 you actually get attack speed again, multi-strike, crit chance, attack, crit damage. Why am I telling you this? So you need to know when you are looking for certain slots what you're looking for, what can possibly show up and what can't. For example, now I'm looking at my runes, and one of the greatest rule of thumbs is that it has to be 3 of a kind, or 2 of the things you want and 1 thing that you don't mind. That is the rule. That is the rule. So automatically this thing is 3 different things. That's not getting kept. Next one, HP, crit chance, crit damage. No. Reason why I'm saying no to that is because of the fact that you need as many substats as something that you want as possible. There's no character that I need a little bit of HP, some crit chance, and some crit damage. No, either that character needs a lot of HP, or need a lot of crit, or they have auto crit and they need crit damage. That's just how it works. If you're doing anything else besides that, your stats are going to be crap. So this one is double HP accuracy. Now this is something that I might be interested in. I would kind of lock this. Oh, this is not that bad. Double HP accuracy. If I'm putting this on a tank, I don't need crit chance. I don't need, if it was another HP stat, I would be really grateful, but this is not that bad. Also, we have to give the benefit of the doubt to trigger runes. Rune of Taunt is a trigger rune. So as I said, I'm not going to get it out of a dungeon. I'm not gonna come by those as much. So that is a really good trigger rune. I can kind of work with that. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So pretty much I lock pretty much any 6-star trigger rune because I can transform it. That is pretty much why, and we'll do some transforming a little bit later in the video. So this one is trash, but I'm going to hold on to it because I don't want to, if I don't have to do what I'm going to show you guys later, it's going to destroy my goal. So we're locking all of these so we don't have to transform them the other way. You guys are gonna see the other way. Look at this bad boy. Rune of Dominion, which is about doing more damage, and it's a triple attack rune on the 4 slot. Beautiful, locking. All right, so now I am done. There's 7 runes that I'm not gonna keep, so we're just gonna salvage those. Boom, nobody cares. It's fine. You're gonna get runes all the time. So next thing that I want to show you guys about runes is the beautifulness of how you can take these trigger runes and transform them into the blue. So you see how these have a gray background? That means that they're crap. Literally, no matter what I do, if I was to level this up to plus 15, it won't even have the stats, I think, of a plus 6, one that has a blue background. Like, that's how crappy these runes are. But as I just said before, it actually is so difficult to come across these runes. That is why I locked them. So let's unlock a trigger rune that I think was okay. Like this one is absolutely crap. So it's 3 substats. I would prefer it to be 2 that I like, 1 that I don't mind, or 3 of a kind. So let's transform this, and this is what transforming does. As you can see, it's a down blue, and it's gonna get transformed 50,000 to do that. And you would keep doing this until it has something satisfactory. And it's very expensive. Let's back out of here. So it's kind of hard for me to see, so I know it's hard for you to see. It is 1,320 enhanced stones, so it's a decent amount of those, and 50,000 gold to do this. It is not cheap. Keep that in mind when you're doing this. This one I will keep. Double crit damage accuracy depending on the character. I can actually give this to Tayo, the Water Advent character. This would be a really good rune for him. And that's pretty much it. Then you go back to it. Remember, lock it. If you don't come back and lock it, and then you do your salvaging, you actually might salvage it by accident. You don't want to do that. So what you can actually do, I know this is not, like, some people kind of don't know this. You can actually plus 15 this and then transform it, and it will turn blue in the background, which means it is a proper 6-star rune. We're gonna keep it locked, and I'm going to enhance it. So everyone say bye-bye to my gold and say goodbye to my thing. So let's keep count of this. I have 281,000 enhanced stones, and I have 41 million gold. I'm gonna put that on the left side. So with that being said, it is time to auto enhance to plus 15, and I will see you when it's done. So we were at 41,000. It took about 2 million gold, and it took about 20,000 enhanced stones. As I mentioned before, do not do this unless you really need to do it. You will eventually, as you saw, get other trigger runes, and it'll be 6 stars. So then you'll only be spending the 1,300 of the enhanced stones and the 50,000. So that one is now, it's fully done. Now also keep in mind that you do not want to, like, if I was to transform this one, it gets reset back to 0. You don't really want to try to transform something that's already 6 and if it has like some actual stat boosters in it, unless you really hate the rune for some reason. Just don't do that. So now we're gonna take this one, and then you're gonna see I'm gonna unlock it. It's the same rune that we've been messing with. Transform it, and as you can see, even shows you here that it is going to become blue. That's what you're looking for. So now we're gonna transform it, and now it is officially a crappy 5-slot triple accuracy run. Now you might be thinking, oh well, it's if you don't take that one, it doesn't matter. I can back out right here, and that was our same rune. It is now blue, and I would transform it one more time. Let's transform one more time just so you guys can see. It's gonna stay blue forever. It's now blue for the rest of its life. Doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. So now we took, check this out. Isn't that cool? We took a crappy gray, turned it blue, and then transformed it to the point where it's actually usable by us. We can now use this rune. It's triple attack. It is what we would like on a multi-striker, most likely. And now it is a now usable rune. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna take it, lock it up, and then we're good to go. That is just the basis of runes. So when it comes down to, like, I feel like what people want to put on most characters, it is completely based on the set of the character. Like, I can't say that all attackers need to have rage or something like that. All attackers need to have this. My Ruby has double HP counterattack. Double HP counterattack. Why? Just something I was trying out. You could try out whatever the heck you want, but I can't use an awakened character for this. Most attackers, though, you want at least 7,000 attack. That's usually like kind of the basis of what you kind of want, and usually you're gonna get 7,000 attack from, I think it's 6 or 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attack substats. Now, as you saw when we were in the transform, there is a roll. So it's 2.35 to 2.73. You don't need to worry about how high it gets. You just need 3 subs. That's why in KC we talk about it via the subs. We don't talk about it as in, I need to get an attack roll for blah, 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 blah. No, you just want 3 subs. It will give you a decent amount. With that being said, that's all you want to worry about. Don't worry about, oh, the counter attack was not 3%, so it's not gonna, no, screw that. All you need is that. Yes, obviously it would be better if you get high rolls on it, but let's be honest, that's not gonna happen all the time. As you can see, our attack rune here, 2.65, that's a really good roll. Great, awesome, but am I gonna not use it because look at these attacks? This one, the attacks rolled a little bit lower. Am I not gonna? No, it's just, that's what you're looking for. You want to make sure you're getting at least 5 attacks substats on your attackers. As far as the other ones, like the HP increases, I'll be honest, I really don't know how many you would want. You probably just want as many as possible because it's just HP and defense on your actual guy. I know you can't get defense and substats, but I hope that that gives you guys a little bit of outlook on how runes, where they're from, how to use them, how to make them better, transform if they're crap, keep most of your trigger runes so you don't have to spend 2 million gold and 20,000 enhanced stone, because that's just not worth it. I suggest that you guys work on one character at a time, but as you saw when I was transforming that one rune, if you're transforming a rune and it comes out good for another character, just keep that in mind. Anyway, hope you guys understand the video, and I really appreciate the guy, I don't know his name on hand, I'm gonna post his comment earlier in the video, but I really appreciate that because I sometimes do forget that there are newer players in the game. There are people that just are somewhat forgetful. Hell, sometimes I forget how to do something. So I thought that this might be helpful. I'm 28 minutes recording, but this video won't be 28 minutes. There's a lot of stuff I have to cut out of it. And so I hope that helps. If there's anything that you guys want to leave as tips for newer players, feel free to leave that in the comment section, because some people really don't know like little tips and tricks, and there may be something that I missed out that maybe someone that's higher up than me or that's more PvP oriented, so they're more about min-maxing. I think I got everything, but you never know. Never say never, because someone hey mother, and then all of a sudden it all breaks loose, you know. So outside of that, hope you guys know how you can do your runes, but more importantly, you need to know one more thing, and that's every day at the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.